Well, hello there, everybody. Welcome. Let me know how the mix is. As usual, I can't hear it myself, but we have the music in roughly the same place it was last time, so it should be about right. Um, we go now to in front of the hotel that in Minneapolis that ICE is supposedly staying at, according to rabid, retarded protesters. They've broken out windows. There are multiple of them have gone inside at this point. This is Cam Higby's feed. He's outside. Hey, Darth Kitty, good to see ya. Good to see you, Natalie. Hey, Zach, how's it going? G-Man, good to see you there. Eagle Ray, Laser Ham. Good. Thank you guys for holding it down over on Rumble. If anybody's over on X, can you comment just to make sure that just so I can see if the X comment box is working? If it's not, then I need to probably pull it up separately. Hey, thanks, Grizz. Looks like the X comment box is working. Good deal. I don't know if you guys have seen, but it's been quite a day. So we'll come back to this. This is important, but it's slow. Let me find. Yeah, one of you messaged it to me. I think that's probably the one. So here are, not very long ago, I think 2 hours ago, Minneapolis police being run out of the street and attacked by anti-ICE rioters, including the deputy police chief. Yeah, I don't think ICE is at that hotel. I think if ICE was at that hotel, the response would have already been different. But they're not going to stop at this hotel. And I'd be very surprised if they don't set fire to it anyway, particularly when no response happens. I'm just so tired. I'm just so tired of the leftist lies. You guys, I don't mean to go Alex Jonesy on this, but like I am. I'm legitimately so fucking tired of the left just lying constantly. I'm not arguing with them anymore. I'm just mocking them. I already see where this is going. And it's going fast. Like, believe me, I don't think we've got more than a few months before shit goes, maybe even a few days before shit goes really kinetic. Honestly, I as much as I hate and blame the left on this because it is ultimately their fault, I'm also quite upset that Trump has let it get this far, unless he's got some kind of grand strategy on this where I'll eat my words and gladly eat crow if we come out on the other end of this and the guys have some kind of grand strategy, which means, hey, we didn't prosecute the left after Charlie died at the very least, or as soon as we got into office, right? But as it stands right now, man, I'm well, here we go. I'm going inside again. The door's open again. The parents are back in the States on Wednesday.
This is the hotel. Same hotel.
What? Oh, okay. Yeah. I forgot your parents are out of the States. Yeah, man, they need to get back. Bro, I live here and I'm just waiting for shit to pop off. Yeah, Shifty. I hear you, man. That's the way I think things are going. Saw announcement that the admin is cutting Snap welfare. Yeah, that happened 2 hours ago. Look, I think I've told you guys this. It is, if you're a chess playing person, forcing the left to pop off now by going after the types of investigations they're going after and doing as many other sideways things as they can to cause the left to chimp out and cause them to go full insurrection would be the best thing they could possibly do. They need an excuse. They need a full-on casus belli that's pretty inarguable to be able to go after these guys the way that we all want them to. Could that be what they're planning? Sure. It could also be that they're bumbling. I don't know. If anybody claims to know what the hell Trump and the guys are doing at this point or what they know, I think you're fucking delusional. I will say that there's a pattern of behavior that I find very encouraging, although dark, right? If you notice, they by the way, how's my mix? Can you guys hear me, or is the stream and the music drowning me out? Hey, Schley, that should be a fun game. Sounds great. All right, so yeah, guys. Basically, if you can cause the left to actually go off full-on insurrectionary, as Tim Walz has basically already done, then it's checkmate. It really is. But you have to be willing to go full bore, and you have to be willing to seriously go for it. And that means, I mean, legitimately full bore. That means going after the judges that try and stop you. It means going after all of them. And there are certain things that would justify such actions. Yes. And if you notice, Trump seems to be goading the left into this. He also seems to be essentially signaling to all the people working under him that he's going to protect them no matter what, the way the left does. Which is not something that's usually what the right usually hangs their own out to dry immediately. And it's one of the most discouraging and blackpilling things about the whole left-right dynamic currently. So they've forced their way into the hotel, even more of them now. I'm going to turn them up a bit. Oh, the whistles are awful.
Hey, bro, is this the side entrance to the canopy? Yeah, I think so. Yeah. It's the side entrance to the Canopy Hotel.
Very true. Very true. I think that's a huge part of why. Look, nobody's being like. The people who already believe JD Vance already believe JD Vance. The people who believe the media already believe the media. There was no reason to issue that statement other than to signal full support. Yeah, there are some expensive cameras in there. You know, it's funny, for all these people that have their cameras on, I've only got Cam Higby's live feed. Dipshit redhead starting a chant inside the doorway. No, not World War II trenches. We're at the surf entrance of the hotel in Minneapolis where the protesters believe ICE is staying for the night. Or some ICE officers are staying for the night. Welcome, John. Hey there, Grizzwomack. Stupid games, stupid prizes is right, man. So I'm keeping an eye on my feeds. If you guys see anything new, tag me in it. I'm going to pull up some of the other video of them getting inside before I went live. Let's get the audio down on this so that we can get that. Boop. This is the main entrance. Phil Coggins, I believe so. How's it going, Bob? Yeah, I'll turn down the tard whistles a little more when we get back to him. Yeah, Phil Coggins, it does look like we're pretty well into the bleeding Kansas phase.
Totally fire code
Oh shit, Chad, I'm sorry, but I just read something hilarious and I'm going to share it with you. This is from a guy named Pub, who on January 7th said, I told my Down syndrome brother about the ICE assailant getting shot, and he hasn't stopped laughing since. It's been 30 minutes and he's still on the floor wheezing. He says, a lot of people thought this was a joke, but we couldn't take Eric out for a month after George Floyd because whenever he heard somebody talk about it, he would just start laughing uncontrollably and say, I can't breathe. I think we may be getting to the Fort Sumter stage. I think we may be getting there. It's going to depend a lot on what Timmy does when these guys turn violent and maybe start maybe start burning shit tonight. Oh, hey, talk about timing. Wouldn't you look at that, folks? But look at this. The Police Use of Force Board that was reviewing a case where a woman stole from a pregnant woman stole from a liquor store, tried to run over cops in her car as she was running away, got shot. And wouldn't you know it, that got ruled as justifiable use of force because it's almost like vehicles are deadly. Oh, hold on. We have it. We have dumpster action. Folks. We may be getting the international Antifa flag coming to you soon. Let's see what they do with it. They might use it as a battering ram. They might set it on fire. They might set it on fire and use it as a battering ram. They might also use it as a barricade, but that's only if police officers or security guards actually come to try and stop them, which thus far, they've just basically had carte blanche. Oh, yeah. It's true. George Floyd, five and a half years sober. Congrats, George. Congrats, bud. Send me the link to Mercado Media on X. For sure. There's a group at the hotel, but maybe not the building. Okay, let's see. Thank you, ammo is currency. Let's check this out. I think this is just another angle of the same group. See? That's a good one to have. Thank you, though. I'll keep that in my back pocket. How would I like to be with my family trying to sleep? Oh, God, dude. I'd murder some people. A dumpster, isn't that like the bat signal for Kyle Rittenhouse? Any word in Iran? Not since the last update I shared, which I hope I'm correct. But the last thing I heard was Homeboy's dead. They got him, but I have not seen proof yet. That's all been being shared on like small Arabic speaking only accounts. So it could just be them wish casting. Who knows? We'll see. It would make sense for other timings of things that I've seen though. Okay, so this is a second hotel than the first one that got breached. So it looks like they're all over the place. Yeah, we're watching Cam Higby, my man. So they have 2 dumpsters now. They're playing dumpster percussion. Whiskey sipping and watching riots go well together. You know it, brother. You know it. Dumpster train. Good evening, Juan Gringo. Thanks for being here. It's kind of neat to watch Persians burning mosques. Yeah, it is. It's been a pretty surreal feeling on the timeline today. Is there a shitload of hotels down there? Yes. Yes, there are. Also, I'm just going to say it right now. I am betting good money ICE is not staying in hotels inside the city. Can't imagine owning a house or business in that absolute asylum of a city. Correct, sir. Correct. Iran lets people travel now, so people get mad when they know for sure how shit the country really is. Unfortunately true. All right. Don't get distracted by the dumpster percussion there, Cam. That's right. Head over to the main area there. Did not have this on my 2026 bingo card. Really? I did. No, I figured 2026 would be basically solid rioting. I did kind of figure it might wait till a little further in the winter before they kicked it off. But I think the exigencies of the I think the investigation ultimately is what's forcing this to be kicked off. They want them to cease your investigations. And we're not going to cease the investigations. In fact, if I heard this correctly, Gentlemen, I need to pause for just a moment. Because modern problems require modern solutions. And as my good friend AP Helicopter Tours of Chile here points out, is there any way we could maybe weaponize this by leaking out to those freaks that ICE are staying in only Indian-owned hotels, which they would then turn upside down and demolish? I'm guessing most of their insurance policies do not have a rider for acts of domestic terrorism. It's an interesting thought. Modern problems require modern solutions. The crowd does look to be having free Tibet energy. You're not wrong. That's right. 1,000 more ICE agents coming in today, baby. I wonder if there's a military base nearby, because that's where I would be having them stay. After all this kerfuffle, that's I would have them directly get to the military base, and then that way they have secure accommodations. And somebody correct if there's a military base nearby that would have at least 100 empty cots. By the way, this track's a banger. It's about to end, but I like it. It's called Head First by Home. It's in most of these royalty-free mixes. Yeah, but National Guard posts aren't going to have that much space. Well, that's literally the strategy. 5% plus or minus on music volume, I'm not clear. Oh, more. Yes, absolutely. Well, that is how we used to do it in the Guard, but, you know, these are federal agents. Watch your military base is 90 minutes, 2 hours away. That's not good. Yeah, probably not that then. Yeah, I disagree. I think this has very large possibility to get violent. If they wind up picking the wrong hotel and start barging in and bothering people, very easily could get violent. I'll tell you another way it could get violent is if one of the shits that works at one of these hotels tells people which rooms ICE agents are staying in. Going to be to a somewhat local ICE protest tomorrow. Double checking SIGINT and observation gear right now. Haven't gotten bored sitting on the ranch. Nobody else trying to sneak through. Really? Juan Gringo, one of these days I'd love to sit down and do an interview with you. You've already said that you're gonna eventually let me look through the catalogs and see what we can come up with as far as the documentary goes. And I think probably with the footage you have on hand, plus some stuff we could shoot contemporaneously and some reconstruction stuff, I think we could come up with a hell of a documentary. If you're down, man, I'm down. No, sorry guys. I can't do regular old music. They'll shut me right down. So we have to do copyright free stuff. But luckily, I like vaporwave and synthwave, and almost all the vaporwave and synthwave artists just put their shit out for free. Oh, somebody brought out the tamales. Oh, hey, look. We've actually got somebody pushing back. Well, are these cops? Did the cops come back in riot gear? Is this what riot gear looks like in Minneapolis? Oh, God. Oh, they sure brought out the husky fellas, didn't they? Oh, boy. Look, hey, I see nightsticks, though. Yeah, this looks like actual riot control. Okay, boys and girls, you've been very naughty. It's time for y'all to go home now. Those weren't Coronas. Those were tamales. They were wrapped up in tinfoil inside the Corona boxes. Yo, I was a linebacker in high school. Gosh darn, don't you know? No, most of these boys played line. I'm telling you right now. Most of these boys were linemen. Mahogany shampoo time. Starburst live stream is good vaporwave. Yes, sir. Yep, that's true. Bob's got a good point. The closer old Timmy gets to being actually indicted, the closer he gets to calling up the National Guard. All right, so I'm not sure exactly what's going on, but this looks like a reposition to me. It looks like they moved up to engage the crowd, and somebody's made a call that this is not where they want to make their push. Oh, no, it's just half the unit moving back. Okay. Get the flying V going. Oh, you're totally right. Listen, Ego Ray, here's the deal. I think people are remembering the Summer of Love quite incorrectly. People seem to think that like it was Floyd and then everything kicked off. I think people forget that there was almost a year prior to Floyd where the left was looking for a Floyd. The left was looking into every police incident that happened. Brianna, what's her fucking face, and that guy who got shot because he was trying to stab a cop while he was trying to abduct the 2 kids from his baby mama who had a protection order against him. I mean, there's so many of these shits. The fucking, like, so many of them. You just don't remember. Hands up, don't shoot. Trayvon Martin was another one of these where they tried really hard to do this. They basically glommed onto every single police narrative. They decided that they wanted a casus belli, and they decided they could make it out of any police narrative. And so all they did is just waited around until various different police actions happened all over the country, found one that they could spin in such a way that it looked sympathetic, got good video of it. And remember, each one of these are self-perpetuating, because each one of them that gets somebody radicalized, gets somebody else out there with a camera, gets somebody else out there in the cop's face, raises the tension and the temperature of the community. The whole fucking thing has been an op from the beginning, and they're doing it again this time. So they don't need as many people out on the streets burning and looting as they did last time for George Floyd, because we're not at the George Floyd stage yet. They're prepping the grounds. Well, they might actually go a little faster depending on the investigation. But the whole deal is that just like the 2 more people got shot in Portland, and now they're making that was a huge deal on the leftist circles. Immediately now it's fading because they found out that they were literally Tren de Aragua gang members and that they were sex trafficking children, if I'm correct. But they'll just wait for another one and wait for another one and wait for another one, and they'll just keep amping up their leftist Karens in the meantime so that more of them martyr each other. It's or so that more of them get themselves martyred. It's truly disgusting. Zimmerman was another example. George Floyd. I like Jill Floyd. Drives the point home. Yeah, I'm not sure they could stay there either. I don't think the ammo is currency. I don't think there'd be enough space. I'd put them up somewhere, though. I wouldn't put them up at a regular hotel. I'd put them up somewhere they're unexpected and somewhere where nobody can or would rat them out. Yeah, Bob, I've been seeing that. It's been pretty crazy to watch. I haven't really. I need some confirmation, but it does seem like the regime is not going to be able to hang on. I think you mean general riot seasons in the warmer months. This is preseason. Play an awful lot of preseason games when they want to. Let's check out that other angle. Conservation officer. Hold on. What's going on here? What's a conservation officer? Did they get Fish and Game out? Quick, boys, now's the time to head out on the lake and catch past your limit. Oh. They're getting a disbursement order. That explains where all the big burly boys too. Yeah, those do look like state fish police to me. They got the Bearcat out though too. Look.
So this side's been down, but there's still hundreds, if not thousands of people in this Amazing Grace, thank you for the super chat.
Yeah, I saw some big ass whooping sticks in those big burly fish cops' hands. We'll see. We'll see how they react to the disbursement order, eh? Looks like the ones by Cam all started to disperse. Looks like the state stepped in. Should have done it way earlier. You should not have giant groups of protesters penetrating into a building like that.
Oh, wait, hold on. I'll mute it.
On the same note, the hotel should probably have had security. Like a lot. Go, fish police! Yeah, okay. The rioters are disengaging. They don't want none of this. Got BTFO'd by that fish police magic.
guys hear me? They're like game boys. Yeah, conservation. Okay, so they're in their state. I asked them. Nick is right there, by the way. Oh, dude, I'm gonna grab my other thing. Grab my other portable. You have a actually good portable up there? I love it. I can hold that with you.
No, I think everybody's backing off. I don't think anybody's even going to get hit tonight. This might be a short one. Oh, I thought it'd be way more too. When they backed the cops up, I thought this was going to get big. Apparently, the cops were just backing off for reinforcements. I got a very Sam Hyde-esque looking guy on the other stream. I'm just gonna bring that up. Anybody know where Sam Hyde is right now? In the beanie and everything. It's kind of uncanny. It's a little bit unsettlingly uncanny.
No, short. He's already like the car's already fucked. All right, so these are conservation officers.
There's an Air Force Marine Corps Air Guard base next to the airport that could house them. That sounds about right. All right, guys, I'll be right back. I gotta go take a bio.
And on the other side down there is state police. Everybody's kind of following that side of the street. Police on this side. And then, oh, it's yeah. I'm gonna go.
All right. They got him kettled, and it was fast too. I guess all that extra riot training has been coming along quite nicely.
Not next order. And then state Minneapolis City Police there.
You honestly think that Mayor Fry is a gay power bottom? I have no arguments against this. None whatsoever. I think who could argue with such a thing? All right. It looks like almost all of the crowd has melted away at this point. Let me take a look at some other protests. Did you guys see that a protester got ran over earlier this evening? I think it was in... I don't even remember. It was somewhere you wouldn't expect. All right, let's check in with the PDX. All right. Gay bullshit mostly. Ooh, Solar Sands. Hey, Mop Deep, good to see you. The inflatable faggotry continues.
There was a guy. There was a challenge guy down who's been over. Who's saying, "Can't help me, I'll do it up with no That retarded guy? Yeah. Shit, something's going on.
Or no, it's called We're Finally Landing. My home.
Oh, it is a kettle. It is a kettle.
Oh, somebody's running.
Oh shit.
They are closing in.
It's so kettle.
Our boy Cam just barely escaped getting kettled.
We can, I think, sorry. We can get back in. Nick, I'm gonna go this way.
Don't get back in, you dummy.
It's locked. I thought we could get back in around. They're throwing stuff.
I wonder if they actually get arrested. It'd be interesting.
Beth Newman takes $50 for the cat.
Yeah, they're out now because they're required to be out now, Mop. I don't know if you've seen what I've been saying on X, but they're out now because the riots are required as cover for what's going on with Tim. Those investigations are like legitimately dangerous to the Democratic Party. So they've called out the professional agitators and they've got them all riled up to get in police officers' faces, and more of them will martyr themselves, and they'll find one that's actually sympathetic enough that it turns the stomachs in the middle. And at that point, the riots will commence.
All right, we're back. Okay. What up? He's in here, except I just saw him. I was just with him. Then I got locked out of the kettle. Good, how are you? So we, good. So we got a 4-way kettle right now. It's awesome. Yeah, I was up there, but then like everything kind of dispersed this way, so I left. I was like, well, there's no clash. Yeah. Well, it might. They're gonna close slowly.
Makes good sense, Mop. Hartford, Connecticut, the protester got run over in. Oh, yeah. Did not look good. Yeah, Mo, I've seen it. We'll watch it in a minute. Yeah, Sorter's in Los Angeles, last time I heard. How long ago? Earlier this evening. Took the full weight of the rear axle right on the pelvis, it looked like to me. You're getting another disbursement order. All right, guys. It looks to me like this is all dried up. I'm sleepy tired. I've still got my virus going on. I will watch if I see anything go crazy again. We'll go back live. I thought this hotel was going to go a lot crazier than it is. I don't have any live streams to Iran, obviously, because Iran is currently under an internet blackout, from what I understand. So, yeah, that's all right, guys. The Honda failed the Honda Pilot Challenge. Goddamn. Do these pro-res groups not have pickets on their flanks watching for the kettle maneuvers? Some of them do, some of them don't. It depends on... We'll get the more experienced guys out later. Right now, they're just trying to cause chaos. All right, guys, I appreciate you. Adios. I'll see you later tonight if things really do kick off. If I get confirmation that Khomeini got freaking capped, I will definitely go back live again. I will hunt down Scott and Joe, and we'll do one. Good night, guys.